Graffiti art has been a topic of both controversy and celebration since its emergence in the 1960s. While it is often associated with vandalism, many argue that it should be recognized as a legitimate form of art that has the power to express social and political messages, challenge authority, and transform urban spaces. One of the unique aspects of graffiti art is its public nature. Graffiti artists use public walls and spaces as their canvases, bringing their art to the attention of a wider audience than traditional artists who may work in a private studio. In this way, graffiti art has the potential to start conversations and inspire dialogue among community members.
It touches my soul.
My God! I have to know who did this. It's fantastic.
Well, I'm positive it wasn't the hooligans who spray-painted the Robinsons' house. This is far too sophisticated. I should know. I'm an expert.
However, the public nature of graffiti art also contributes to its controversial reputation. Graffiti is often seen as a form of vandalism, and many city officials and property owners see it as a problem that needs to be eradicated. This has led to many artists being arrested or fined for their work.
Well, that's it. Out of memory. You can start cleaning it off now.
What? But what?
No buts. Start drawing on paper and this wouldn't happen. Nobody told you to paint all over my house because you want to make a point.
Despite these challenges, graffiti artists continue to create art that inspires and challenges. Graffiti has become an important element of street art and urban culture, and it has influenced the work of many contemporary artists. Some museums and galleries have even started to exhibit graffiti art, recognizing its artistic value and cultural significance. At its core, graffiti art is a form of self-expression that allows artists to communicate their ideas and messages to a wider audience. It can be a powerful tool for social and political activism, and it has the ability to transform urban spaces into vibrant and dynamic cultural centers. While it may continue to be a topic of controversy, graffiti art is a testament to the power of creativity and the human spirit. Moreover, graffiti art has a rich history that is deeply connected to hip-hop culture, particularly in its early days. Graffiti artists often worked in collaboration with rappers, DJs, and breakdancers to create a vibrant and dynamic urban scene. This sense of community and shared artistic vision has continued to be an important part of the graffiti art world, even as it has evolved and expanded over the years. Recently, there has been a growing movement to legitimize graffiti art and give artists more opportunities to create their work in a legal and sanctioned way. Some cities have created designated areas for graffiti art, allowing artists to express themselves without fear of legal repercussions. There are also programs that bring graffiti art into schools and community centers to teach young people about the history and techniques of graffiti art. Despite these positive developments, there is still a long way to go in terms of recognizing the value and importance of graffiti art. It is important to acknowledge that not all graffiti is created equal. There is a difference between mindless tagging and carefully crafted art with a message. However, with great awareness and understanding, it is impossible to appreciate and celebrate the unique artistic vision of graffiti artists. Banksy is a world-renowned graffiti artist who is known for his subversive and thought-provoking street art. His work often tackles social and political issues, and he is particularly known for his stenciled images of rats, police officers, and other cultural icons. Banksy's work has a strong visual impact and is often accompanied by witty and insightful messages that challenge our perception of the world around us. However, some have criticized Banksy for his commercial success and his tendency to remain anonymous, which can create an air of mystery, but also make it difficult to engage with him on a personal level. Banksy is a pseudonymous England-based street artist, political activist, and a film director. His works of political and social commentary have garnered worldwide attention and have been the subject of numerous documentaries and art exhibitions. Despite his international fame, Banksy's true identity remains unknown, adding an air of mystery and intrigue to his art. Banksy's street art often features striking images and witty slogans that challenge the status quo and make bold political statements. His art is known for being controversial and thought-provoking, with themes ranging from war and capitalism to police brutality and immigration. Banksy often uses dark humor and irony to make his point, and his work has been called both subversive and inspiring. One of Banksy's most famous works is the mural of Bethlehem, Palestine, which depicts a young girl frisking an Israeli soldier. The piece comments on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and has become a symbol of resistance and hope for many Palestinians. Another iconic work is his Balloon Girl piece, which depicts a young girl releasing a red heart-shaped balloon into the air. The image has become a symbol of love and hope and has been widely reproduced and merchandised in pop culture. Banksy's art has not only appeared on walls and buildings in cities around the world, but has also been the subject of several high-profile stunts and installations. In 2018, his painting, Girl with Balloon, sold for over $1 million at Sotheby's auction, only to self-destruct moments after the sale. The shredded painting, now titled Love is in the Bin, was quickly recognized as one of Banksy's most audacious pranks and garnered international attention. Despite his global influence and fame, Banksy has managed to maintain his anonymity, only communicating with the public through his art and occasional interviews. This secrecy has made him a kind of a folk hero to many and has added to the allure and intrigue of his art. Banksy is an enigmatic figure in the world of street art. Banksy's art continues to inspire and challenge people around the world, and his impact on contemporary art and culture cannot be overstated. Shepard Fairey is another prominent graffiti artist who has gained worldwide recognition for his politically charged work. His most famous image is the Hope poster that he created during Barack Obama's 2008 presidential campaign. Fairey's work often features bold graphics and striking color palettes, and he has been praised for his ability to use art to raise awareness of important social issues. Some have criticized Fairey for appropriating the work of other artists and his tendency to use his art as a tool for self-promotion. Born in Charleston, South Carolina in 1970, Fairey became interested in art at a young age. He attended the Rhode Island School of Design, where he earned a Bachelor of Fine Arts in 1992. While in college, Fairey began to create street art, which he saw as a way to communicate with a larger audience outside the traditional artwork. Fairey's most well-known work is the Obey Giant campaign, which he began in 1989. The campaign features a stylized image of wrestler Andre the Giant with the word Obey written underneath. Fairey's intention with the campaign was to question the use of propaganda in society and to inspire people to think critically about the messages they receive from the media and the government. In addition to his street art, Fairey has created numerous works of art that have been displayed in galleries and museums around the world. He is known for his use of bold colors, geometric patterns, and layered images. His work often features political and social commentary, addressing issues such as racism, climate change, and government corruption. Fairey's work has also been the subject of controversy. In 2009, he was sued by the Associated Press for copyright infringement over his use of an AP photograph in the creation of the Hope poster. The case was settled out of court in 2011. Fairey continues to create thought-provoking and visually striking art. Jean-Michel Basquiat was a prominent graffiti artist who rose to fame in the 1980s for his unique fusion of street art and fine art. His work often featured cryptic symbols. Basquiat's art was deeply connected to his personal experiences and struggles, particularly as a black artist working in a predominantly white art world. While he was celebrated for his originality and creativity, some have criticized Basquiat for his tendency to be self-destructive and for his failure to fully engage with the political and social issues of this time. He rose to prominence during the 1980s as part of the neo-expressionist movement. Basquiat's unique artistic style blended elements of street art, graffiti, and neo-expressionism. Born in Brooklyn in 1960, Basquiat first gained recognition as a street artist using the moniker Samo to tag buildings around New York City. His early work was a fusion of street art and poetry, with Basquiat incorporating cryptic messages and aphorisms into his artwork. In the early 1980s, Basquiat transitioned to the gallery scene and quickly became one of the most popular sought-after artists of the decade. He was known known for his collaborations with fellow artist and friend Andy Warhol, as well as his relationship with the New York punk and hip-hop scene. Basquiat's artwork explored a wide range of themes, from race and identity to consumerism and the human condition. His painting often featured enigmatic figures, often with distorted features, and he used a combination of words, symbols, and text to create complex narrative. Despite his success, Basquiat struggled with addiction throughout his career and tragically passed away at the age of 27 from drug overdose. His death only served to cement his status as a cultural icon, and his influence can be seen in contemporary art, fashion, and music. Basquiat's legacy has continued to grow in the decades since his passing, with his artwork fetching record-breaking prices at auctions, and his impact on the art world continues to be felt today. He remains a symbol of creativity and individuality, and his life and art serve as a reminder of the power of self-expression and the importance of pushing boundaries. From Fairy to Basquiat to Banksy, graffiti is an art form that has evolved over time and has become a significant cultural and social expression for many people around the world. While some people still view it as vandalism, it is clear that it can convey powerful messages and provoke thought and emotion in those who view it. Graffiti has given a voice to the voiceless and brought attention to the important social and political issues. It is important that society acknowledges and supports this art form and provides more legal spaces and opportunities for artists to create their work. We should embrace graffiti as a legitimate form of artistic expression and recognize the value it adds to our communities. Let us continue to celebrate and appreciate the beauty and creativity that graffiti brings to our world.